What's going on, guys? It's your boy and the Matrix. I'm back with another video, and I'm back talking about PalWorld and Pokemon. So I was thinking about this because I recently started playing Pokemon Sapphire. Is Pokemon was it? No, Pokemon Omega Ruby, was it? I think it was Omega Ruby. It was one of the remakes for an older Pokemon game like Ruby and Sapphire. Those are actually one of my favorites in the series. So I went back to play it, and I was thinking, how can PalWorld ever replace Pokemon? And I came up with this theory, right? I came up with a lot of idea or some logical reasons why PalWorld will never replace Pokemon.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
At least not yet, and it's definitely not going to replace Pokemon by copying it. So let's go ahead over some of those reasons. So one of the first things you got to understand about PalWorld is that it's a one-hit wonder. PalWorld is a one-hit wonder. Look, PalWorld came out of nowhere. It's very, very obvious that it copied off of Pokemon, right? It took some of the Pokemon designs and made it into its own designs. Right, you can see a lot of like legendary Pokemons, Ho-Ho, Lugia, Mewtwo, and the evolutions. It took some of those designs and made their own designs out of those. It was kind of lazy, but still, they did make their own kind of unique spin on Pokemon with weapons and all of that. So keep that in mind. But Power really is a one-hit wonder. The developers did make a lot of money, which is very obvious that they will be making a sequel. They will be making a sequel or another game related to PalWorld, let's just say, right? And PalWorld is very successful. It took the world by surprise. Nobody saw it coming. And that's the kind of game. See, that's the kind of stuff that we need in the gaming world. Just something that comes out of nowhere. It's a surprise. It's creative, even though it does copy off of somebody else. It's creative. And it just takes the gaming world by surprise. That's the kind of shit we need in the industry. But here's the problem with PalWorld, as successful as it was. PalWorld does not have a history like Pokemon. Okay? PalWorld does not have a it doesn't have like a long history, because Pokemon came out in the 1990s, and we have Gen 1 with the 150 Pokemon, then we have Gen 2, Gen 3, Cyndaquil, Chikorita, and all those other Pokemon, right? Torchic, the first 3 generations, right? In every generation, there's a new group of starters, right? But you see, Pokemon, it has a history. It has developed a fan base around the world. Pokemon has hundreds of millions of followers, hundreds of millions of players around the world, in every continent. And it is super duper popular. It is a billion-dollar franchise. And Nintendo is not just going to give it up. And they're not just going to let somebody just take their ideas, right? Pokemon is very, very successful in its marketing. There's many Pokemon movies. The Pokemon anime is still running. Ash Ketchum is still 10, 12 years old after 20 years. No, actually, it's been 30 years now. Yeah, Ash Ketchum is the oldest 10-year-old ever. I mean, he's. And what the heck is he smoking to stay so young? Anyways. Yeah, so Ash Ketchum is forever a 12-year-old Pokemon master after 30 years. And the anime keeps running and running and running, and the anime is still successful. The anime helps to sell the video games. That's what people don't understand. Anime in movies, they help to sell more video games and more merchandise. Every time there's a new season, a new movie of Pokemon, it just sells more of the games. It sells more of the toys, more of the card game, more of the plushies, more of the all of that stuff. More of the cosplay, more of the accessories, and there's Pokemon fans all over the world. There's like, you can go on YouTube. There's like YouTube channels dedicated to Pokemon, and they make, they get thousands of subscribers every year. So Pokemon is such a big franchise that PalWorld really was just a beep on the radar. And PalWorld was more of a wake-up call for Nintendo and the Pokemon company to, just to try something new. Okay, look at what these guys are doing. You guys need to try something new, come up with some new ideas, and yeah, how about a new Pokemon Stadium? Yeah, how about a new Pokemon Stadium game? I mean, I was recently just playing that the other day. New Pokemon Stadium will be a good idea. I mean, I'd play that. I would play that. So, yeah. PalWorld doesn't have any movies. PalWorld doesn't have any a line of toys. Maybe that's gonna change because PalWorld did, they did mention that they want to get into the toy business. They want to get into, I guess like I don't know if it's the anime business. Oh, they do want to sell toys, right? They do want to sell toys of the Pals, right? PalWorld doesn't have an anime, so if they do a PalWorld anime, oh man, it is gonna be a competitor, a straight up competitor to Pokemon. But the problem with PalWorld is that it's not as charming, okay? It is not as charming as the Pokemon games, as the Pokemon series. That's the main problem with it. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a long time before we get a Pokemon killer, right? Because back in the days, I don't know if you guys remember, back in the 90s and the early 2000s, it was Digimon and Pokemon. And although I like Digimon better because Digimon just had a way better storyline and way better designs, Pokemon still won because Pokemon was just more charming, despite of its wacky story, and it was still more charming. It was, in Digimon, like, where's the Digimon fandom? Where are they? You don't hear from them ever again. Anyways, it's gonna be it for this video. Are you a Pokemon fan? Are you a PalWorld fan? Hey, do you still watch Digimon? Whatever your thoughts are, comment below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. Guys, it's your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed, baby.